So, Ruby Riot has returned, but Dave, you're not too excited about this.
What do you mean?
You sounded when we were chatting about Ruby Riot returning and going after Liv Morgan, you weren't really too happy about this feud between those two ladies. Explain why.
I'm not saying I'm not happy about it, but it's obvious she's going to be teamed with Lana now. And now they're going to have Ruby and Lana as a tandem now, being like her bodyguard. Because Lana sucks in the ring. So she's going to have someone wrestle for her now. And this is going to, or maybe they're going to play up some triangle with Lana and Ruby now. Who knows? But, I mean, go ahead.
To be honest, I really hope this feud is over. I mean, she beat her twice. I know it's not because of her going after her after the match and saying this is karma. And I wasn't really thinking that they would do that with Ruby, but with what's going on with Rusev, that we'll touch on here in a minute, it's possible that they have Ruby be the muscle for Lana like Truth and Loyalty doesn't want to have. And I don't want it either. I want the feud between Liv and Lana to be done with. But it looks like you're right, that it probably will end up being that Lana brought her in to be the muscle and to do the dirty work for her to take out Liv. And that's what it seems like they're going to be doing, because she attacks her and then Lana attacks her afterwards and says this is karma. What are your thoughts on Liv Morgan so far? I haven't seen you really talk much about her, like positive. It seems like you're not really digging her. Maybe in other ways, but as a wrestler, you don't really seem like she's going to go anywhere, do you?
It seems like a failure. This new Liv seems like a failure to me already. I mean, it really does. It seems like, this is a bad mistake. They should just try to fix it somehow, and now they're kind of stuck and they can't because it's been put in this big spot.
Right.
I like Liv. I thought when she was in the Riot Squad, I thought when Ruby was her time who she got hurt before, I thought Liv really stood out in that group. Her and Sarah, when she's in a group, it hid her flaws. When she was with the Riot Squad, her flaws were hid. Now she's out there and they're like all no pun intended, but she's really exposed right now. But like how her in-ring skills are really not good at all. Her and Lana are basically the same because they're both terrible in the ring.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I think Liv
You think
Morgan,
they're good?
I think Liv Morgan has potential. I really do. I think she's way better than Lana. I think Liv Morgan has a lot of potential.
I don't think she's much better than Lana.
I'll disagree with you on that. Liv Morgan is facing Lana. There's not so much she can do to look good. A feud with Ruby and facing Ruby inside the ring, I think you would really see something in Liv.
You know why? Because
you're going to say Ruby's going to carry her. No.
Exactly.
No.
She's actually a good wrestler.
But that's how you pull out someone like... If
you bring someone up to your level, you don't sink down to their level if they're a bad wrestler. Anyone who's a good wrestler or good performer, if someone is lesser than you, isn't good, you're supposed to bring them up and make them look good. Liv is not that type of person to make someone look good.
Okay, hold on. Not at all. She's not on that level quite yet. Not even close. But you gotta give Liv a little bit of the benefit of the doubt. For one, she wasn't really brought in to be a singles wrestler. She was in a group. Secondly, she just came off an injury. She was out of action for a long time. And then when she gets put back into action, she's put in a fucking storyline with Lana. Out of all the women to put someone in that you're going to put in as a singles wrestler, probably not the greatest idea to put her in against Lana, of all people.
Then don't have the match. Just have them do other things like they were trying. But even Rusev kind of helped them kind of stay away from their terrible in-ring work. But when she started NXT, she was the singles wrestler.
Yeah, and I think she wasn't great then, but I think she's gotten better. Truth and Loyalty agrees with you, says she's a huge fail. This new gimmick is only for eye candy purposes.
Yep.
Says Truth and Loyalty. Steven2411 says, I don't really get Liv's new character. Liv was the Roman of the Riot Squad. I think Liv has a bright future. See, there you go. There you go. It seems like everyone on social media is ultimately behind with Asuka. I don't know if it is her YouTube channel or is it because she's getting a push as of late. I believe a hashtag would be a thing. How about Asuka Mania would be ring a bell? I don't know what they're gonna do with Asuka. We're gonna go over that right now, where she's getting a title shot against Becky Lynch this Monday night, and a rematch. Dave, I know you're not too excited about this. Reasons being of possibly Asuka losing to Becky Lynch. We had a match. Did they have a match? Yeah, a couple of weeks ago where Becky didn't beat her. Kairi Sane got involved, but it's gonna happen this Monday night.
Well, they had a match at the Rumble.
Yeah, they had the match at the Rumble where Becky won, and she wants a rematch against Becky again, and she's gonna give it to her this Monday night. Dave, are you excited for this match?
No, I am not, because I know what's gonna happen. I mean, it's kind of obvious. Becky's gonna win again because Asuka gives her superpowers.
Okay.
Put on the shades. I mean, yeah. I wish Asuka and Kairi would get off of Raw and go to NXT, go to SmackDown, go take those belts to another show, because this whole Becky and Asuka is getting really played out, because you know they're not going to let Asuka win.
Probably not, no. You would have to expect to see Becky Lynch get the win again, make her look a little bit more stronger. Rumors are also having Shayna Baszler being moved up to Raw, so you would have to think maybe Shayna Baszler shows up on Raw this Monday night to take out Becky Lynch of some sort after the match. So yeah, this is just setting up for Becky and Shayna. I think Becky wins, and it should be a good match. Maybe it main events Raw on Monday night. You would have to assume probably, but yeah,
probably Rollins versus somebody on the main event as usual.
Rollins is in a match. I think it's a eight-man tag match. It's him, Murphy, and AOP taking
Let
on...
me guess. I can guess. Viking Raiders, Samoa Joe, and Kevin Owens.
Yep, there you go. Good job, Dave. Good guess.
It's the same thing that you just complained about on SmackDown.
Did I say I'm looking forward to it? Did I say I'm happy? No.
You probably are, because you love the Messiah.
Oh, I do not love the Messiah, but I'm not happy for this match whatsoever. We'll see how it goes, but I am happy to see Joe back from his concussion, and now that he's not, apparently that rumor about him failing the wellness policy was not true, so that's also great as well. So again,
you know that a fake account reports something, then other people start reporting it. It's stupid.
Again, thank you everybody for joining us tonight. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us on a busy Saturday night. We will be back live on Tuesday doing Impact Watch Party, and again on Thursday for our Dynamite and possible NXT recap show as well. And then live again next weekend for Saturday's Shoot the Shit, and Sunday we'll go over our NXT Takeover recap show. So it should be a fun next weekend as well. So we do always appreciate you guys coming in here and hanging out. Can we talk about the name change for Buddy Murphy at the moment? So they changed Buddy Murphy's name to just Murphy. Looks like Buddy wasn't in a heel name. So they just changed it to Murphy. What are your thoughts on that, Dave? Do you even give a shit?
Well, I guess they didn't want to leave it as Buddy because it would just sound like everyone's calling him Buddy. Hey, Buddy. Hey, Buddy. Hey, Buddy. No, I'm not surprised. But it's just one of those things where people get mad about when they lose their name.
Yeah, it seems that happens a lot. And he loses his name. He's a victim of the one name now, and his name is now Murphy, so that's, I guess, interesting to say the least. So yeah,
how crazy is it that Kofi Kingston was able to keep his name all these years and not just get dropped at Kofi?
Yeah, I got Asuka, huge ratings pop. Asuka Becky would be awesome. Part 3 at Mania. Asuka and Charlotte.
You know what, I'm
reading a comment, Dave, hold on. Charlotte stole Mania. Becky and Asuka could be Killer Mania match to deal with it, homie. What were you gonna say, Dave?
The match I would love to see, surprisingly they haven't done this yet. I want to see Asuka and Bayley again, because remember the stuff in NXT was awesome.
Oh yeah, see, Mr. AEW just posted a link in the chat saying that Shayna Baszler is expected to become a member of Raw, and that probably will assume to see her on Monday night as well. Yeah, I think what we're gonna have is Becky wins and Shayna shows up at the end and takes her out to set up the match at WrestleMania.